Hi, welcome to Critical Recap. I'm Dani Carr, and I'm here to catch you up on the latest episode of Critical Role. Here's what happened on episode 14, Fleeting Memories. This episode was actually pretty short, but it was an absolute motherload of information and backstory, so here we go. Down in the hidden tavern beneath the evening nip, the Mighty Nine are stopped by a female tabaxi who recognizes Molly as someone named Lucien. They are led into the tavern, the domain of the gentleman, while Molly tries to quietly let the group know to just go with the whole Lucien thing and that he'll explain later. Yasha shows up, and Molly deals with Cree, the female tabaxi. As they talk, Cree refers to Molly with two names, Lucien and Nonagon. 2 years ago, Cree saw Molly die. Apparently, they and their order were doing a ritual involving some sort of magical tome, and Molly died. They buried him in the woods and scattered, with Cree joining the gentleman.
You hear from the gentleman. So, we have company. Strangers in our midst. Writes himself in the chair. Please, come before me. Present yourselves. I want to know who has graced us with their majestic presence.
The Mighty Nine introduce themselves to the gentleman, who requests a bit of their blood since they found their way into his underworld. The party begrudgingly acquiesces, each giving Cree a sample of their blood. Before the gentleman proceeds further with the party, he tells them that he wants to test their luck in a gamble. Ford steps up to the challenge, playing him in a dice game that Ford wins.
And he presents the dice that he had rolled, or the cards that he had found, which is a 5, a 4, and a 1. A grand total of 10.
Oh my god, come on, Ford, come on.
7, a 5, and a 3.
Oh my god!
That's the first thing we've ever won.
The gentleman is impressed by Ford and the group. He has heard of them, knowing of both their killing the phase spider and their infiltration of Lord Sutan's estate. The phase spider was hurting business, Lord Sutan has been arrested, and the gentleman is pleased with these events. He wants the Mighty Nine to investigate an abandoned research facility. If the Mighty Nine are successful, he'll clear their name in the High Richter's death. Not questions how they can trust the gentleman's abilities, and asks if he is willing to engage in a test of their own. Not takes 3 vials and pours alcohol into 2 and acid into 1. She switches the vials around and asks the gentleman which vial is which. He chooses correctly.
This one is acid, and takes the acid from your grasp and uncorks it and drinks.
Oh, shit, that's baller!
He drinks acid, you guys. What? Ford agrees to the deal, provided that the gentleman will escort Horace out of the city, to which he agrees. They talk to the 3 men who first investigated the facility, learning that they saw strange globules of light that literally shocked them. They ran, as magic and strange occurrences are not their areas of expertise. They head back to the Leaky Tap to speak privately. Jester casts Zone of Truth, compelling everyone except Bo and Ford to speak the truth. They ask Molly about his past, and he says that his earliest memory is waking up in the ground 2 years ago. He has no idea who Cree is, and he doesn't know anything that she told him about regarding their past. He is not interested in learning who Lucien is, and he likes being Molly. He formed a life for himself in the circus, slowly uncovering his unusual abilities. He has no desire to know about his former life.
Let me make this abundantly clear. My name is Molly. That person is dead and not me. It's just a person who had this body. They abandoned it. It's mine now.
The next day, Ford discovers that he can transfer his hex onto his new longsword. The power is not contained to the blade, but to him. The group heads to Pumat's Souls again to introduce Yasha to Pumat. While there, Ford buys the Cloak of Protection. They take Horace blindfolded to the evening nip, where the gentleman promises to have him escorted out of the city. The party themselves are blindfolded and led through underground tunnels to a dock and an underground river. Carr gives them directions, and they board 2 small boats heading further down the underground river.
It is a natural river, so it
grab
can
the edge of the boat and I say, Oscar! Is there no echo?
Oscar, Oscar.
That was pretty good.
And that is it for episode 14 of Critical Role. Catch episode 15 tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific on Geek and Sundry's Twitch or YouTube or on ProjectAlpha.com.